We're currently camping in Ontario, in Canada, and the plan was to enjoy a relaxing vacation. That is until we pulled into the park front office and they challenged us to this competition that I'm pretty sure everyone is like competing in.
It's a children's activity book.
So now instead of enjoying our vacation, we are going to spend all of our time getting 100% on this exam.
A children's activity book.
So task number 1 is we have to find a wildflower rainbow, which I'm guessing we can probably do with one really crazy plant. We're also going to look for birds along the way because apparently there's like 200 species of birds in this park. I don't know if that's a lot or a little. To be honest, I'm not an ornithologist, avionics technician, or whatever you call bird people. And I also have no way of identifying them because Google doesn't work out here. But we're gonna find 300 species of birds on this trip. We're in Awenda Provincial Park, which is north of Toronto by about 2.5 hours, north of a place called Penetanguishene in a town called Tiny, Ontario. And here there's 5 beaches and there's a dune system that's over 11,500 years old, which doesn't make sense to me because isn't everything in nature as old as nature itself? It's not like they just sent a firmware update to planet like, oh, here you go, you have a dune system now.
It was formed by the glaciers.
Well, this isn't National Geographic, so I think we'll be okay. Also, it's late September right now, and the weather is wildly unpredictable. Right now it's quite nice, probably 25 degrees Celsius, but tomorrow it could be 0 degrees or 30 degrees. It's impossible to know and nobody can predict it. So just so we're all on the same page, this is where the beaches are. You can see there's 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only park in here, so I guess we're gonna have to park here and then walk all the way over. And we're camping where we're currently standing right now over here in the deer campground on campsite 151, which looks like this. So I'm here with Olivia and our dog Nova, and our dog Nova is going to give the official rating of each of these 5 beaches. She's quite picky, so just be forewarned. It is eerily quiet here. There's hardly even any sound of waves. Well, there just is no waves. There's some light lapping of water and birds. It's magnificent. Okay. Oh, interesting. 1 star. It looks like this is the dune system that they were referring to, which is like a network of sandy trails with all these crazy plants. I was expecting like mountains of sand, kind of like they have in Picton, but instead you have this, and you cannot enter these. I guess they're trying to preserve the life of the dune, which makes sense. Oh my goodness.
So big.
I'm learning that when you are looking for birds, you'll see a leaf like that, and you're like, oh, I discovered something, but it's just a leaf blowing in the wind. Well, what do you think of this beach, Nova? What's your official rating? Another 1 star? I've also never seen so many acorns in my entire life. I'm pretty sure this has to be the acorn capital of the world. And the tree that acorns come from is called the oak tree. Just look at what I alone have accomplished.
Hey, we're missing blue. Blue is very rare.
Oh, I can fix that. Hang on 1 sec. There we go. 100% complete. Nova, have you been chasing squirrels? Our dog has major squirrel brain. She can't see anything beyond the squirrels and chipmunks that are running around in the forest here. She can't snap out of it. Snap out of it, Nova. Our sausages look like they have jaundice. I accidentally cooked them with the lid on low heat and basically forgot about them, and now they are fully cooked. They just look like they're a little bit anemic. Oh man. It's day 2 of the challenge today, and we're going on a shroom quest. As part of the instructions of the challenge, we have to go on a shroom quest. So we're going to do that at the Awenda Trail, as you can see behind me here, and it should be good. It's not the first shroom quest I've been on, and it certainly won't be the last. We've also got a new secret weapon right here, and I'm guessing all the other competitors and little nerds probably don't have some of these. Boom, shrooms, bam, birds. This is gonna do a lot for us here, folks. It's gonna really rack up the points for us. I'll leave that off. So we're fully geared up, and we're gonna head in there and eat some shroom, do the shroom quest. All right, let's go. Found one. Found some more. So the park, when it finds these turtle eggs, they put these crates over top of it so other critters don't come and destroy the turtles. So apparently if it wasn't for the park protecting those turtle eggs, apparently like 90 something percent?
90+%, yeah.
Of them would be eaten by foxes and other critters.
Possums, raccoons.
Yeah, but man, imagine having that job where you just go hunting for turtle eggs and putting crates over top of them. That's a good job.
Did you find something?
Squirrel.
A corridor of high-reaching trees, each competing for the attention of the sun, framed the 4-kilometer trail that pulled itself around the perimeter of the lake. The shushing sound of their leaves came down to us as the breeze ruffled their determination, and delicately layered the trail with yet another coating of acorns, pine needles, leaves, and twigs that over the centuries has created the squishy and noiseless forest floor that gave cushion to the heels of its hikers there today. A greenish hue of sunlight filtered through the thick canopy of brightly colored leaves, and cast enough shadow to allow for the flourishing of mushrooms. And with the rich abundance of mushrooms and acorns came the squirrels, chipmunks, and woodpeckers, all looking to improve their homes and fill their bellies, just the same as any of us. Nova, with the clarity of her little dog nose pulling the rest of her body behind it, surely found many stories of success and hardship in the natural sense that rode past on what little breeze there was to ride so close to the ground as her tiny size. The great but diminishing effort of her paws likely forgotten and pushed to the back of her mind in favor of the delicious smells and scrunchy sounds that she has so often visited in her dreams back home. There were birds and flowers and mushrooms everywhere, too numerous to count and too many for the kind of video one makes in hopes of actually entertaining others. The three of us enjoyed our lazy sojourn around the lake with little to no care about the time it took to complete it. A simple luxury rarely afforded to us elsewhere in our lives that we gleefully took delight in.
Finding birds is proving to be quite a difficult task. They're very jumpy little critters. By the time I see them with my eyes, get the camera, zoom in to where I was looking, and start filming, they're gone.
That's a beaver?
The Canadian wilderness always has some kind of treats to offer, for sure. Anyway, if you spot a turtle, call the turtle hotline. 100. Oh, we definitely saw one of those. Well, it's the end of the day, and unfortunately, it's the end of our camping trip here at Awenda Provincial Park. We've thrown some chicken and potatoes on the fire. Pretty soon, Olivia's gonna sit here, Nova's gonna sit in there, and we're gonna enjoy a relaxing evening. All jokes aside, the activity book actually turned out to be pretty great. It made us go exploring and look for things that we normally wouldn't have looked for. Kind of like when we carry cameras when we travel. When you carry a camera, you kind of look at things a little bit differently. You're looking for the next picture. And I think the activity book kind of did the same thing. Any provincial park you choose in Ontario will have those activity books, and they're free, and I suggest you grab one and kind of have a look through it. And that's the end. Thank you for watching, folks. We'll see you in the next one.